Good Tuesday afternoon, friends. We are continuing to learn about our digital times to the hour. So we're learning about clocks this week. So we're going to go ahead and get started for today. Our objective is that you will identify time to the hour on a digital clock with 100% accuracy. Digital clocks. Digital clocks have numbers on them. The number on the left tells the hour, and the number on the right tells the minutes. So remember, this first number is our hour. These second numbers are our minutes. The hour and the minutes are separated by a symbol called a colon. So remember, we learned about digital clocks yesterday, and we know how to tell if it's a digital clock or not. Pattern on the clocks. So we're going to look at some digital clocks, and we're going to find each part of the digital clock. Okay, so let's get ready to get started. Digital clocks. So first I want you to point to the hour. So I'll give you 5 seconds to point on the screen. If you're pointing at this first part, good job, excellent, that's our hour. Now I want you to point to the minutes. I'll give you 5 seconds to point on your screen. You should be pointing to these zeros. Good job. So can you say what time this clock is showing? I'll give you 5 seconds to answer before I tell you the answer. You should say it is 11 o'clock because the hour is 11 and there's no minutes. So when the minutes show 00, we say 11 o'clock. So good job, friend. All right, point to the hour first. I'll give you 5 seconds to point to the hour. You should be pointing to this first number here. Good job if you're pointing there. Now I want you to point to the minutes. I'll give you 5 seconds to point. You should be pointing to these zeros. Good job, these are the minutes. So can you say what time the clock is showing? You should have said it is 4 o'clock because the hour is at 4 and the minutes are 00. So when it's at 00, we say o'clock, 4 o'clock. Good job, friends. All right, point to the hour. First, I'll give you 5 seconds. You should be pointing to the 9, right? And then afterwards, you're going to point to the minutes. So I'll give you a couple seconds. Good, you should be pointing to the zeros. Excellent. So can you say what time this clock is showing now? You should have said it is 9 o'clock. Good job, because the hour is at 9 and these minute numbers are 00, so 9 o'clock. Good job, friend. All right, again, point to the hour first. You guys should be getting faster and faster at this. So if you're pointing to the 1, you're correct. Point to the minutes now. If you're pointing to the 00, you are correct. Can you say what time this clock is showing? Right, 1 o'clock. Awesome job, friend. The hour is at 1 and the minutes are 00. So it is 1 o'clock. Good job. All right, we're going to do a little bit of review. We're going to see if these clocks are digital or analog. And you're going to tell me how you know. So the first one is a picture of a watch. Is the watch digital or analog? You should have said it is analog. And now I'm going to ask you, how do you know? Because it has a face and minute hand and hour hand. Good job, friend. So we know it's analog. All right. Is this microwave clock digital or analog? And then don't forget to think about how you know. You should have said digital. It is digital because it has an hour number, a colon, and the minutes. So good job. Is this grandfather clock a digital clock or an analog clock? Don't forget to think about how you know. It is an analog clock, right? So how did you know it was an analog clock? Share with me, or an adult. Good, you should have said you know because it has a face and it has a minute hand and an hour hand. Good job, friend. All right, is this stove clock a digital clock or an analog clock? How do you know? Digital, right. And how did you know it was a digital clock? Well, for one, it has an hour number, a colon, and a minute number. So good job. Let's try this one. Is this alarm clock a digital clock or an analog clock? And think about how you know. It's an analog clock. How did you know that? Because it has a face, minute hand, and hour hand. Good job, friend. All right. Our objective for today was that you will identify time to the hour on a digital clock with 100% accuracy. If we did that today, friends, I want you to give me a thumbs up. Great. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day and get ready to learn about more clocks tomorrow. I'll see you then, friends.